we've tried to challenge our players to get their mental and emotional focus in the game at the highest level. I thought we started the game with a lot of energy. I thought we were very focused, and I thought we were in rhythm offensively as well as defensively. We were moving the ball, reversing, getting ball screens, penetrating the pitch. And I think that for about 13 minutes we were very solid, and I think we executed very well. With about maybe about 8 minutes to go in the first half, I think I subbed, and I think I had that's when we lost our rhythm. Kids were still playing hard, giving us tremendous effort. We had a lot of our new faces, and we have to learn, to how to execute and be efficient. And I thought we lost our rhythm in during that period. We came back the second half. I thought we revved it up a little bit and got back in sync. But that's the kind of team we are right now. We're somewhat in transition. We're still learning what our rotation is going to be. I think we have some nice parts that will eventually come together and be in sync. In practice each day, we mix our units up and we try to, play them all together in hopes that we can develop a routine, a rotation that it won't matter who's on the floor. But during that period, I think I kind of basically had most of my starters out and had some guys who weren't quite as far along, our newcomers, in terms of understanding how we maintain that rhythm during critical parts of the game. Great learning experience for us. I thought that Gardner-Webb stuck with their game plan. They saw some things that they challenged us in, they penetrated, took us to the basket. I thought we adjusted, had one outstanding shooter that's been shooting the ball very well, and they ran some little cute sets and challenged our defensive principles. But overall, I feel like we still made another step in the right direction tonight. I think we've improved a little bit, but we're still a work in progress and still have a long ways to go.
Obviously, a big night for Chris tonight for 9 points. What do you think made him so effective?
Well, I think Chris has found that what we call that magic level, that mental frame of mind that you have to be in order to go out and compete every night. I also think that he's playing with a lot more confidence, and he's not quite as tentative, and he realizes that we need him to perform at a high level, and I think he's setting the table and the example for his teammates. And we want the entire team to play at that high level of focus, and he's setting the standard that hopefully the rest of the players will try to get to.
He scored 30 without really forcing shots. Can you just talk about how efficient he was?
Well, but that was basically the system. He now is playing within the system. He's allowing his offense to come to him. He's reading where his opportunities are, and he's taking advantage of them. But that's normally what happens between your sophomore and your junior year. You have a little bit of understanding of a system. And I think David Dorcas, I think he had a very efficient game tonight. But I think this is still part of the development process that we're going through, and hopefully while we're learning, we can continue to keep winning.
Was the pace where you wanted it for the most part?
Well, I was satisfied with the pace. I thought we ran when we had opportunities. We tried to disrupt them somewhat with our full court defense and not allow them to come down and just flow right into the sets that they've been accustomed to running. I thought we were fairly effective there. We lost some people occasionally, but that's going to happen when you're playing as aggressive as we were playing in 94 feet like we were. Whether or not we're going to be able to do that, continue that for the whole year, remains to be seen. But we would like very much to pick up and be a little more disruptive, and I think we can play with more energy because we're trying to develop the quality of depth that will allow us to play at a fairly fast pace. But you have to take your head off to Chris. I mean, this is about as good a stat line as you're going to see. You 10 from 11 from the floor, 3 from three-point, and 7 to 10, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, a couple steals. I mean, that's a big-time night in anybody's book. And we need someone of the other players, though, to step up and have some of those magical nights. And the night was Chris night. Hopefully we can have someone that step up in the future. And if we can get all our guys hitting on cylinders at the same time. And eventually, that's our goal. That's what we're trying to get to. I think we'll be a team that can be improved over last year's team.
Talk about the quick turnaround a little bit. You're on the road, I guess, tomorrow, and it'll be your fourth game in 7 days. Something.
Well, that's part of this tough period for us. I think it's challenging to us. We can't have a lot of physical practices. We have to kind of learn with walkthroughs and without expending a whole lot of energy, so we can save our legs and aggressions for the games. I think hopefully we're learning with each game, because each team gives us a different challenge, and they give us different looks. We just got to try to get through this period and hopefully come back and take a day off and get into some practices and prepare for the next group of games that we have to play, because it's not going to get any easier. Thank you very much, fellas.